Champs, it's time for another trophy list review. On today's episode, we've got Mr. Mojo 27 from the Netherlands. Mr. Mojo 27 Platinum Hunter, right. They are on level 589. They've got a whopping 13,055 trophies in total, 278 platinums, 1,747 gold, 2,607 silvers, and 8,423 bronze trophies. They have played 555 games, completing 241, giving them a completion percentage of 58.57%, which I think is pretty good for an account that has well over 500 games. They're earning 2.93 trophies per day. They're ranking 17,328 in the world, and in the Netherlands, they are up to 309, which is very impressive. So, out of these 278 platinums, 2 are ultra rare, and in total, me and Mr. Mojo share 50 platinums. So, we have similar tastes. There are definitely a lot of games in here that I like a lot, so it's a very versatile list. Let's go to the beginning of this account, and it is an old account. Started way back when in 2013, so 12 years ago, with some PS3 bangers. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, nice, done in a week. And then on to Sleeping Dogs. This is a good game. I didn't finish this, but it's a good game. I think there's one weird trophy in this. I can't remember it. I wish I remembered it. It's like, I think you get a point system for the gang you're in. And if you finish the game, but you didn't for some reason get enough of these points, you'd have to do another playthrough. So there's something like that, but it's kind of one of those quietly deceptive trophies that you don't realize. Walking Dead, the OG on the PS3, nice. And then it's interesting, you did 2 platinums in March 2013 and then none until March 2014. March seems to be the platinum month for Mr. Mojo. Infamous Second Son on the PS4, classic. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I would like to have done this, but he just has a massive multiplayer grind, which you now kind of have to do solo because it's not as active as it was. And then Resogun on the PS4, and then Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition on the PS4. Nice. This is the one that I was playing. Then we got Infamous First Light, Assassin's Creed Unity on the PS4, and then back to Walking Dead on the PS4. Nice. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. This is a game that we both share. Yeah, this is a banger of a game. I do want to get to Shadow of War eventually, but yeah, I really like Shadow of Mordor. It's a really good game, really fun. Then the Order 1886. I think every trophy hunter should have this on their list for sure. Wolfenstein: The New Order. I forgot to count this. Actually, it's 51 games we did together. I didn't see this for some reason. Yeah, this is a good one. I think it's not 2 playthroughs, is it? You got to do it on the hardest difficulty. So you can just do it on that in one playthrough. Yeah, this is a good little platinum. Wolfenstein: The New Order. I like it. Much easier than its sequel, that's for sure. The Wolf Among Us PS4. Are they ever gonna make a sequel to this? They always talk about it, but yeah, funny little Telltale game that. Rocket League Platinum, 40% completion. That's crazy. That's a lot of DLC trophies. That is kind of nuts. I didn't realize Rocket League had that much DLC extra trophies, but Murdered Soul Suspect on the PS4, nice. And then onto a classic, which I've still not played. God of War 3 Remastered. Yeah, God of War 3 Remastered is on my list to do for sure. Done that in 3 weeks, 6 days, nice. Then the original Until Dawn. I still got to try this. Just doesn't really appeal to me, but I got to try it. Then we go on to Game of Thrones on the PS4, another Telltale game, and then this awesome trilogy done really quickly. This reminds me of me. I did the Uncharted trilogy in like a week. Um yeah, this is great. I love seeing this. Gives me good memories. So you did this over like, yeah, literally 8 days. This is great. Yeah, I love these games. Absolute. I think every trophy hunter's got to try and get these games into their list. They're just so much fun, and they're kind of reasonably difficult. They're not particularly difficult, but they'll challenge you a little bit on the what's it called? Crushing mode. Yeah, the hardest difficulty on Uncharted is called Crushing, which is hilarious. Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. Christ, a game we don't see quite often on the trophy list. We got Life is Strange. Ratchet and Clank is a banger on the PS4. A bit of an annoying grind, but it's good. Watch Dogs 2. Yeah, I've never played a Watch Dogs, but it's like Marmite. I see some YouTube videos raving about them, then I see people moaning about them, so can't really figure it out. Unravel on the PS4, nice. Tricky Platinum. We got Ukulele. Then we got a very tricky Platinum, in my opinion. This was the first hard Platinum I think I had on my list. It was hard for me anyway. Yeah, Uncharted 4, Thief's End, Crushing Mode. Oh my goodness. There is at least two. No, wait a minute. It's coming back to me. My traumatic memories are coming back to me. There's like three sections that are so hard on Crushing Mode. It's unreal. And they're also, two of them are like, as soon as you start the checkpoint, it's just straight in. And if you screw up within 3 seconds, you might as well just start the checkpoint again. Honestly, I remember it so well. There were two sections where I had to start and I had to kill one enemy immediately and start damaging another one within 2 seconds. Otherwise, it's a fail. And I was just doing these checkpoints again and again and again. Piece of advice, because I did the trilogy, quite straightforward. I think Uncharted 1, I did 2 playthroughs. I think Uncharted 2 and 3, I went straight to Crushing. I did Uncharted 4, my first playthrough on Crushing. I would not recommend this. This is a really good game with a really good story, very well crafted, great cutscenes, great everything. Yeah, if you do on Crushing, it just takes it away a little bit. So I do regret that. Then we got Drive Club, one of the ultra rares on the list. Nice. Yeah, I don't see this quite often actually. Gravity Rush Remastered on the PS4. Yeah, I tried this on the Vita, but I might try and go back to it actually. I've got a holiday coming up with a long flight, and I'm gonna be taking my Vita with me, so I might have to give this a go because this is like the Vita game. That's the impression I get. This is the game that everyone says is like, not the Vita is maybe the best, but it's the most famous on the Vita. It uses all of the controls and mechanisms the Vita can do, but I wonder how different it is on the PS4. Then we got a nice little Tekken 7 fighting game in there, done in a week, very quick, very nice. Another Telltale. And then July 2017 was the Crash Bandicoot month in Mr. Mojo's household. Look at this. 3 bangers in a row. Crash Bandicoot Warped, done in a week and 2 days. Crash Bandicoot 2, done in 2 weeks. And then Crash Bandicoot 1, the original, done in 2 weeks again. Really very impressive. Very impressive doing these all in such quick timings. Then we've got what I think everyone calls the greatest Assassin's Creed game of all time, Assassin's Creed 2, done in 6 days. Got them feathers pretty quickly. And then another Uncharted banger, The Lost Legacy. This is a great one as well. I'm trying to remember this one on Crushing Mode, because this is made right after 4, so it's got that same kind of approach. I think that end level with the helicopter, oh my god. Oh my god. That's a good encounter. It's a good level, but yeah, that took me ages. Oh my god, that mission with the helicopter was so hard on crushing. Then we got the two Go games, Hitman and Lara Croft, Walking Dead: A New Frontier, and then we got Mayonnaise on the trophy list review. You lot love your mayonnaise. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. Yeah, I've thought about doing this. This is on my wish list, I think. I think I'm waiting for it to be on a sale. It might even be on a sale now. But yeah, I think walking simulator, first person narrative game. It's definitely one that I do want to do, set in the UK as well. Then we got another Life is Strange, nice. Gone back to that series. Little Adventure on the Prairie. Rhyme, Way Out, co-op banger. This is such a good game. Yeah, I really like Way Out. This is my first co-op platinum, I think. Yeah, it was. Very short. You can do this very quickly. This is a game you could do in one day. I think I did it over 2 evenings. And then Neo Automata. This is a game that I pretty sure. Yeah, I picked this up. I'm looking in the wrong selection. There it is. I picked it up. I don't know what to make of this game. I've seen loads of videos and like there's so many different gameplay styles in this. It's kind of mad. It's also a game where you can buy trophies, not with real money, but I think as you complete the game, I think if you do a playthrough, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. If you do a playthrough, you'll have a certain amount of, let's say, XP or whatever the in-game currency is. And whatever trophies you didn't unlock, you can then use that currency to buy them, which is kind of intriguing. Yeah, but this is a mad little game, which I will get to eventually, for sure. Then we got an absolute classic platinum banger, 2018 God of War. You kind of did it on release as well. Look at that, a week and a day, very nice. And then Abyss, The Wraiths of Eden. We've got a couple of Nightmares from Deep Game. And then Lost Grimoires. I probably said that really wrong. Grim Legends, The Forsaken Bride. And then we've got, in my opinion, the best Far Cry game, easily, Far Cry 5. Done quite quickly as well. Nice. Because there's a bit of a multiplayer grind in this one, which is a bit annoying, but it's very doable, but it's just a little bit annoying. But yeah, this is an absolute banger of a game. I do want to give this another playthrough soon, just for fun. Got Mr. Masagi and 36 Fragments of Midnight. We've got Yakuza 6, A Song of Life. Nice. I don't see a lot of Yakuza games on these trophy list reviews that I do. I don't know why. I know they're very popular, but it's a series I never really got into, but I really respect them. They seem to launch a game every year, and each game seems to be very distinct and different. So we got a couple of shorter ones here. Then we got Detroit Becomes Human, done very quickly. It's got 3 playthroughs, I think, and quite a lot of missable trophies. So nicely done. Excuse me, I had to finish my coffee. Then we got Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Yeah, I've done this as well. Look at this. You get the platinum and it's 47% completion. This was the example I used on our Players vs. Platinum podcast channel. I'll put a link in the description if you haven't checked that out. But I use this as an example of DLC, just why being 100% completionist is just not worth it. You'd have to spend like £35 to buy all the DLCs to get all the remaining 16, 17 trophies for this. And then we got Assassin's Creed Odyssey in a week and 3 days. Man, I don't know how you grinded this out in a week and 3 days. You must have loved this game. I've done 2 Assassin's Creed Platinums now, and I've played Odyssey. I gave Odyssey quite a fair chunk of hours. And I'm umming and ahhing about Valhalla because it's a huge platinum and huge game. I like the Assassin's Creed games, but I always need a break from them. I couldn't just sit there and grind it out. Like with Mirage, which is really short, I took a big break. I took like a week and a half and went back to it and finished it. Even Shadows, I think I took a short break and I was playing a different game at the same time as well, just to switch things up. I couldn't just sit there and just bang out an Assassin's Creed Platinum. But I respect you for doing this because this is a huge game. with loads to do. There's so much. The map is too big. Then we've got a Spyro Trilogy, which is absolute banger games. Really wish they'd make Spyro 4, honestly. They really should. They could do it so good. More mayonnaise. Mayonnaise on the Vita this time. And then we've got a few more, nice, a few more Vita Platinums. I'm happy to see that. Jack and Jill DX. 36 of Fragments of Midnight Dawn on the Vita. Guns, Gore, and Cannoli 2. Such a banging name. And then we've got Coffin Dodgers and Late Shift. I'm the Hero. This is like a short platinum section here. There's a lot of short platinums here. Jack 2. This is the one with a funky glitch. Yeah, you've definitely done the glitch there because you did that in 8 minutes. I forget what the glitch is, but it's... Yeah, I can't remember what the glitch is. Maybe you can remind me in comments. Then we got this. Oh my god, Adam's Venture Origins. I think I screwed up. I think this was my 20th platinum. I didn't use this website that much, so now it's up there on that trophy cabinet bit. It's so annoying. This is like a really, really, really bad Uncharted game. Like really bad, really cheap, really bad. Spider-Man 1, absolute banger. Then we've got a couple of short ones, and then one that definitely isn't short. Days Gone, banger of a game. I've been keeping an eye on this PS5 remaster because I think they've keep dropping patches to make it better and better. But I'm actually quite looking forward to getting the PS5 remaster of this. I even nearly gave in and bought it, but I kind of want to wait for it to go on sale. There's too many new games that I want. And I'm a bit burnt by spending £65 on Doom the Dark Ages. But yeah, I can't wait to platinum this game. I'm very intrigued if it holds up because I really liked it when I played it in 2021. I'm pretty sure it will hold up. Then we got Virginia. This is one that I've done. It's a good little detective mystery narrative game. Very short, it's quite interesting. Then we got Daggerhood, Strange Brigade. Strange Brigade is not a game I see very often, but one of the lovely subscribers of my channel who I've played games with recommended this to me, and it's, I think, a 4-person co-op game where like you go to historical locations, like I think you fight zombies. It sounds kind of cool. It's like, imagine like Uncharted type locations with like a bit of Resident Evil gameplay. That's the vibe I've got from it. But yeah, nice that you got that. It's not one that I see very often on the trophy list reviews. Modern Warfare Remastered. This is, I can't remember if this is the one I gave up on. Yeah, this is the one. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I've so far given up on. This has that stupid. All of these games have that stupid trophy where you have to go through the training regime and get this like record-breaking timing. It's so annoying. Yeah, the one on this one is just so annoying. It's like 20, I don't know, 17 seconds or something. You have to be absolutely perfect. I should really go back and focus on this. It's really annoying. It sits on my list at like 75% or something. Bully, nice. Rockstar Platinum. We got a few more shorter platinums. Yeah, a few short platinums and then a very long platinum. Death Stranding, PS4. 2 weeks, 3 days. Very impressive. This is like 100-hour plus platinum. One I will get around to. I don't know. It doesn't click. I barely tried it. I gave it like, I picked the wrong day and I tried it for like 20 minutes and it was very bad. I just wasn't in the mood at all. And I was like falling over rocks and I was like, I'm not playing this. But I didn't give it a good chance. Then we got Control. We got another one, another platinum that's kind of defeated me for now. Titanfall 2. This is another one, FPS game that has a tricky timed training thing. It's just the same theme as Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but I really need to get around to this. So well done on doing this. This is a really good platinum. Concrete Genie, I've done this. A good one. Good indie game. Plague Tale Innocence. Good game. Good narrative driven game. Medieval remake. And then a huge banger. I would assume this would have been an ultra rare, but then I see how popular it is, and I'm not surprised. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I don't think, I'm not sure I know of a game that's as highly regarded as this one. I have, again, on Reddit, on YouTube, in real life, I have yet to meet a person say one bad thing about this game. Like, just never seen anyone. Even on YouTube, I don't think you can find anyone who says this is bad or overrated. It's a game I really do want to get into for sure. Especially as I know they're making Witcher 4. They remastered this to the PS5 so we can play it the best way we can. I do want to do this. I just gotta commit. I've also got to decide if you do this in 2 playthroughs or 1, because apparently a lot of people say you can just do it in 1 on death marching difficulty. It's not as bad once you get used to it. Horizon Zero Dawn, good game. Sony to do the sequel. Then we got the Goat Simulator, Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot. This looks cool, this game. I've considered doing this. This is a nice platinum to have on the list. Then we got a special ultra rare here, which I don't see often. Rayman Legends on the PS4. Very, very nicely done. Very well done. And then straight on to a fighting game, Mortal Kombat 11. And then nice variety here. This is a good little batch of your trophy list there. I like this. Rayman Legends, Mortal Kombat, Need for Speed Heat, and then a survival horror masterpiece. Resident Evil 2 on the PS4, done in a year and 3 months. I don't blame you. There's so many playthroughs you have to do for this game. I remember the first time I read a trophy list review guide for this game, I had no idea what they were talking about. I absolutely was just like, I don't understand any of this. But then once you start playing it, it starts clicking into place. But yeah, this is a masterpiece. And I still got to do the PS4 Platinum, I think, so I will go back and do this again for sure. Jedi Fallen Order, nice, good game. Assassin's Creed Origins, yeah, very popular Assassin's Creed game. Life is Strange 2, nice. Then we got the banger, Last of Us Part 2, done, yeah, relatively quickly. It's quite a long game, actually. I forget how long that game is. 95%, I'm the same. I'm trying to do grounded mode, but I need to really just commit and get into it to get that grounded mode trophy. Mafia, done in 6 days, nice. Then we got Ghost of Tsushima, an absolute banger of a game. Sequel coming out in October this year. Cannot wait for that. Then we got Mafia 2 done as well. Nice. Done in a month. And then bought the PS5 because you did Astro's Playroom in 1 day, 21 minutes. Everyone's first PS5 Platinum. Should be everyone's first PS5 Platinum, in my opinion. Then Miles Morales, that was quite a hyped up PS5 Platinum around that era when it launched. Then we've got Telling Lies, Batman the Enemy Within, Resident Evil 3 on the PS4, nice. Done that in 6 days, nice. I've also got to do this as well on the PS4, but it's not my most favorite, but you know, I'll get around to it. Couple of Ratchet and Clanks there, got a crack in time in PS3. And then nice, went back to do that. Went back to finish that off. Rift Apart, the PS5 demo game. That's literally what that is. That is so short. I did that in like a day. It's really, really short. And then loads of these random games. Then we got Man Eater in the PS5, nice. And then quite a few short platinums. There'll be some comments about these short platinums. I've been getting a lot of these recently from some of you guys. You've been commenting a lot on short platinums lately. A Plague Tale Innocence done in 3 days, 23 hours. This is the first one done on the PS5. Yeah. Then Tsushima Auto Pop on the PS5. I kind of don't blame you. I mean, it is like 70 hours. I don't blame you. But Bug Snacks, yeah, I always hear good things about this one. Gotta try this. Spider-Man Remastered on the PS5. Control on the PS5 again. Absolute banger of a game. I've spoken about this before. Don't hesitate. Play this game. This game is so much fun. It's hilarious. It's a straightforward platinum. If you want to save yourself some hassle, use a collectibles guide. But this is a good game. I'm really glad I played this. It took a while to get into, but I'm so glad it finally clicked. And then we got Death Stranding Director's Cut. Nice. Went back and did it on the PS5. We got Foxy Land, The Bunker. This is a game I do want to try eventually, but it's quite short, The Bunker. Okay. And then my first ever platinum, Far Cry 6. Nice, on the PS5. And then Cyberpunk on the PS4. Maybe you only bought the PS4 version, but yeah, done in a year and a half. I wonder if you I wonder how many playthroughs you did, because I think there is a way to do it in one, but you've got to be very conscious of the trophies. It's kind of annoying. So I don't know if you did a couple of playthroughs of that. And then Stray on the PS5 is one that I've got as well. South Park Stick of Truth, Yakuza Kiwami 2, nice. Back to the Yakuza series. And then The Quarry, nice. This is from the guys who made it Till Dawn. Yakuza Like a Dragon, nice. 80 hours, 5 out of 10. Last of Us Part 1 on the PS5, everyone should have that. I can't believe you have this platinum. I have this as well. This is the most random game. I can't remember. There's some random YouTuber I saw, and they had this game, and they kind of like hyped it up. Yeah, this is it's a good little game. It's if I remember, it's kind of a weird little game, but yeah. Some jumping platinums. And then Sifu on the PS5, nice, in between these jumping platinums. And then we got The Gardens Between. I quite like this. Nice, easy, peaceful puzzle platinum. Deliver Us the Moon. I really like this game. I recommend you to do Deliver Us Mars. It's really good. I hope they make the third one. Then we got Forbidden West, done over 9 months. Took your time with this. Yeah, I look forward to doing this very soon. And then more jumping platinums in between two very long platinums. Then we got Hogwarts Legacy, done in 6 months, 2 days. Nice. Still haven't done it, but still haven't played this game. See, damn collectibles put me off. Jedi Survivor is a good game, good world, good gameplay, awful story, but really, yeah, good gameplay, good world. Mirage, this is okay. This is quite decent. Decent little Assassin's Creed. I think it was my first platinum. I also really like this logo. It's really nice. And then we got the Precursor Legacy. Nice. Spider-Man 2 done on the PS5. Close to 100%. Absolute banger right here. God of War Ragnarok, which is my 100th platinum. Another Yakuza series game. I love this title, The Man Who Erased His Name. This is such a good name. This name alone nearly made me get this game. I kid you not. I just thought it sounded great. Sounds like an old Alfred Hitchcock film. Scars Above. This is a really good game. I really like this. Very straightforward. 10, 12 hours. Good sci-fi third-person action game. Really good. Fort Solis. I don't see this often. I've got this as well. It was alright. It was just very slow. You walked really slowly in this game. I just wish there was more to it. It's really well done. Good graphics. Good story, but yeah, a bit of combat would have been nice. The Dark Pictures anthology. I've always wanted to kind of get into these, but never really tried them. Last of Us 2 on the PS5. Nice. With the Rogue mode or whatever it's called. And then Resi 7 Biohazard on the PS5. Done in 1 week, 1 day. Nice. This is my first Resident Evil Platinum. It's a good entry point, actually, for any of you trying to get into the Resident Evil Platinums. It's a good way to start. Do 7 and then do 8. Then you can go back and do the originals. And then Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And then on to Village, which is such a banger of a game. And you got the 100%, which is very nice. So have I. Yeah, this is a good game. It's a good game. I'd like to do another playthrough of this just for fun. This is a very interesting game. And then we got Tunic. Fist. Tales of Kenzera. This is that game that launched for free on PS Plus. I don't think it's on PS Plus anymore, but it's like that side-scrolling Metroidvania type of style of game. But yeah, I didn't play it, but and then Daxter is what I'm going to look into. Astrobot, banger of a game. Really shocked that I won Game of the Year, but yeah, banger of a game. And then Rise of the Ronin. I own this. I really want to do this, but I didn't start it early this year because I knew I was getting AC Shadows, and now I finished AC Shadows, but I'm getting Ghost of Yota in October, so I'm like, I don't want to do too many games of the same style and then kind of get fatigued, so I need to slip this in somewhere though. I must play this. I really like that logo as well. Dead Island 2, nice. And then Silent Hill 2 remake on the PS5. This is such a great game. This is such a good game. I really, really like this. Really enjoyed it. Took my time with it and just loved it. Ape Escape. Dredge. Still have to try that. Power Wash Simulator. Yeah, I was talking to my friend Squirrel on our podcast about this, and this sounds like a grindy platinum. Still Wakes the Deep is good. Good little narrative game. Kind of glad I did that. Again, good artwork. Robocop Rogue City. Yeah, pretty straightforward. It's alright. The expansion comes out this summer, I believe. Whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Tekken 8. Nice. Another Tekken Platinum. Alan Wake 2, yeah, I'm not really into the Alan Wake games, but this is a good platinum to have, and I've heard it's a really great game, but just not my thing. And then you did Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, nice, on the PS5. Yeah, this looks like a good remaster, but not one that I'm going to get or anything, but it does look quite good. And then we're at the end with Coffee Talk, the last platinum, done in 14th May. Let's have a look at some of these milestones. First trophy, Who Needs Breakfast? Little Big Planet 2. Uncharted 3 was the first platinum. Walking Dead 10th platinum, nice. Yeah, there it is, 20th platinum. Mine's Adam's Venture Origins. It's so embarrassing. Yours is the proper one, Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. That's very nice. And then 3,000th trophy is the student. Nice. On Titanfall 2. That's very good. I don't know if you planned that, but that's pretty good. 40th platinum Assassin's Creed 2. Rhyme 50th platinum. Okay. 75th platinum Super Destronaut DX. And then Shenmue's your 100th platinum. Nice. Last of Us Part 2 is the 150th. Very nice. Very nice. And then what have we got for 200th? Death Stranding Director's Cut. Nice. A God of War Ragnarok trophy is your 110,000th. Besties. Nice. That's good. Spider-Man 2 is 250th. Newton version is 225th. All right, pretty good. Pretty good. Very versatile list, Mr. Mojo. Thank you. Thank you for submitting your trophy list for us to review. A lot of versatile platinums in there from different genres and different game styles I like. It's a good reminder for me to do Titanfall 2 and that COD remastered platinum. Goodness me, I need to blow the dust off the game and get that reinstalled and try and finish that. But yeah, thank you very much for submitting your trophy list, and all of you guys who watch, thank you so much. Please make sure you hit the like button to get that video out there on YouTube and get more people to see it. So I will see you soon on another video. Thank you very much and take care.